Welcome to Launching and Relaunching Your Planning Career. I'm Rick Wilson. I'm a professor of urban and regional planning at Cal Poly Pomona in Southern California. And this course is designed to help you strategize your career path and advance in it. So the plan for the course is to address all the different ways in which planners can use their skills in different work settings, to address the different work settings that planners work within so you can find one that suits you, to use self-assessment tools to assess your skills and preferences so again you can find alignment between your personal characteristics and your job. Also, we're going to address the real you, your values, how to deal with doubt, and how to make plans for improving on weaknesses. Then we'll move into a section that discusses choices, how to decide about job offers or changing jobs or choosing a graduate school, for example. We'll then address the resume, cover letter, and application game so you can succeed at that, and also discuss how you can cultivate and benefit from mentors. And we'll wrap it up and put the pieces together so you have a good direction for your career path into planning or changing your career path within planning if you're already started. I'd just like to introduce this idea by sharing a career map that Miguel Vasquez developed. He's a colleague of mine, and he mapped out his various career steps that led him to his current job as Healthy Communities Planners for the County of Riverside. In some ways it's his dream job, but the path, as you can see, was crooked. Some jobs didn't work out, some jobs did. And he has a non-traditional planning job that's outside a typical planner one in current planning in a city. So he had multiple launches. He had a clear direction, but early on he was flexible. He had support from mentors, and he participated in professional organizations. So I think that's a great way of understanding the career path. It's often an uneven path and has twists and turns that you don't expect. In terms of my background, I've been teaching at Cal Poly Pomona for 30 years. I also practiced planning in Canada before I moved to California, mostly in transportation planning. I do research on parking and transit-oriented development. I have a blog on the APA website, Launching Your Planning Career, and this course is based on the first half of my book, A Guide for the Idealist, Launching and Navigating Your Planning Career. So the planning career path is a wonderful career because you're working for the public good while making a professional salary. A lot of people have to save the world on their own time, but we planners can save it at our job. I think planning as a career leads to personal growth. In the various ways planners act as advisors, synthesizers, and facilitators, we learn things in our planning practice that I think help make us be better people. Now, planning has loose professional boundaries. So the bad news is your grandparents probably don't understand what you're doing, but the good news is it's a fluid field, it's responsive, and it's innovative. So it means there's a lot of choices in your planning practice. So why does there need to be a Planetizen course about launching and relaunching your planning career? I think planning is more varied than most professions, that there are many career paths into the field. And the good news is that you can find meaningful work that suits your temperament, your values, and your skills. The bad news, which is not so bad, is that you must reflect and choose throughout your career. So I think you are navigating in a moving stream. Rather than seeing as having a career blueprint, that you could actually know where you'll be 10 or 20 years in the future. And really, career planning is just like regular planning in that we're making decisions and recommendations under conditions of uncertainty. The uncertainty is your goals, which may evolve over your career, changing practices in the field, new areas like climate change planning come along, and the changing nature of work, contracting and working in different kinds of organizations. So that's our game plan for this course. I'd like to welcome you to come along, and now we'll begin to talk about what is your work.